Just wanted to show my new Agendio since it took me a while to customize. So you open it up and you get the Agendio page where you can fill in your name. It's pretty standard. I like how the logo on the front isn't as obvious as that page though. And then you get your calendar years. This actually goes all the way till 2020, which is cool. And then I have all the tabs down here, and I've actually done a variety of colors all the way down. So I don't know if the light's gonna show them, but you can kind of see how they change colors throughout time. And the colors also correspond to the actual pages, which I'll show you in a second, but here I just have a page of reflecting on 2018 and going into 2019. I already feel like I'm so ready for 2019 personally. And then month pages are attached to my tab pages. The month comes first. And I have like the moon phases on here. I also have all my different kind of like to-dos on here that are customized. So, for example, I have Sarah's Bachelorette. And the one mistake I did make, I checked this so many times, but I unfortunately put, let me find it. It only happens once a month, so give me a second. I put water snack plant instead of water snake plant. So, yep, that's unfortunate. Anyway, you can see here that like this section is purple here, as is the little mini calendar, which corresponds to the month view purple and the tab and all of the writing. I don't know if you can really see that, but that's the same too for like all of the number days. I'll show you a different color just to, so here's red, for example. And then layout wise, I basically have it set up where there's a little space for every day. So if I'm, trying to say like, oh, I'm, dog sitting from Tuesday to, no, that's Monday, I guess Monday to Thursday, then I can just have that in here and I don't have to have it in like these days. And then these days are all of it goes from 8 until 10, and I'm planning on just doing what I did with my passion planner here. So I usually just block it out like that. Or when I have like lots of different things going on, then I'll change colors as well. This was a crazy week. Lauren's wedding day. So, yep. And then after all of those things down here, I have sleep, mindfulness, exercise, gratitude, and I've left space down here if I want to keep doing gratitude. I have my top 2 priorities for the week and the rest of the priorities. I've left this space open, basically because I had that on my passion planner and I found it to be really useful. There were definitely times when like I didn't use it, so then I like watercolored something in there. But I like having the space. The other thing too is for a really busy week, I think it's nice to be able to have extra area for putting even more to-dos. So for example, on that week that I was just on, I used that whole section for a packing to-do list. And then after that, I have a note section, and this is kind of like my entire note section, but I've broken it down into 2 sections. There's notes, And then there's play, so I have 2 different categories to be able to either write notes or do sketches in, which I'm excited about. And then there's also basically it is a spiral, which this will be my first planner with a spiral, but I talked to somebody and she said she loves it because she always sticks her pens here. So I will be doing that. Size-wise, if you look at like a regular journal size, it's definitely a little bit wider. It's about the same height, but the only reason that it's wider is because of the tabs. So the actual pages are about the same size. And then it's basically same thing too for the small passion planner. And I didn't, but if you want to, you can add like a, one of these guys. And you can also add like having one of those like pocket things. I just figured I would save myself some money and maybe create a little pocket over here. I was more concerned about being able to flip through my planner really easily, and so I added the tabs, and then I did add that little bookmark, which I was kind of up in the air on, like, do I want this or do I want to, they have those things where you can like rip off the corners of the pages, so that was an option too. And I just went with this little bookmark guy because I figured I could use it next year. Like I can actually move it on to the next Agendio if I do it again. So that is my Agendio. I just wanted to see more people's Agendios in different ways to be able to use them. I was really, really specific about wanting to be able to have a section for writing down all of my to-dos and then being able to prioritize them basically by putting them into my calendar. And that's what I've always done. I think that Passion Planner does it really well. The only reason I decided to do this instead of the Passion Planner, here's a page that I didn't use. It's just very like heavy and dark in a lot of places. And then I always have to cover up Passion Planner because it just feels kind of weird to me. And then I think, let me see how many notes pages they have. They have quite a few notes pages, so that's cool. But I just wanted to try something new and have it look like nice and clean and professional. Because as you can see, my Passion Planners, because I end up having to put the stickers on, maybe look slightly less professional. Yeah, so there you go.